One of the biggest factors in the outcome of the personal injury case is what are the insurance policy limits? And this discussion comes up invariably early on in the case. Every policy of insurance, automobile insurance, premises insurance, other types of insurance, have policy limits. And what that means is that that's the extent that the insurance company is liable to pay under any circumstances. In Maryland, DC, and Virginia, every automobile policy has policy limits, and you see these on the declaration page for the automobile policy. Your attorney should ask for that early on from the insurance company soon after you hire them. In Maryland, the minimal policy limits that a driver can have for a consumer policy and be on the road is $30,000, and typically you see this reflected as a 30-60 policy. And what that means is $30,000 of coverage, $60,000 per event. So under no certain, the insurance company would pay out $30,000. You could have $1 million in medical bills. The insurance company could tender the policy limits and offer to send your attorney a check for $30,000. The 60 means under no circumstances would they pay more than $60,000 per event. So there's a big 5-car pileup. The driver who caused the accident has a 30-60 policy. It's in Maryland. And the insurance company would be on the hook total for no more than $60,000 for all the injured people in that 5-car piled up put together. So in a situation like that, you're going to run into a policy limits problem. There's not enough money to compensate all the injured parties. So what your personal injury lawyer would want to do is look at their client's underinsured motorist coverage. And that kicks in if there's not enough coverage for the injury held by the insurance policy for the tortfeasor or the party that caused the accident. In Virginia, the minimal policy limits are similar to Maryland. In DC, the minimal policy limits are a little lower, $25,000. If you have a personal injury question, or if you're an injury victim and you're worried about the policy limits and you're struggling with this on your own, feel free to call our law firm. You can visit our blog for more information about insurance policies and policy limits. It's important to talk to your lawyer about the policy limits early on, because oftentimes you run into a problem where your injuries, the value of your case, exceeds the policy limits. And you and your lawyer need to put together a plan for how you're going to deal with that.